welcome everyone to another ACC League race. As you guys know by now, we race with Motive Racing in their PS4 ACC GT3 League. They are a truly fantastic community. Be sure to check them out at the links that I've provided below. They also stream all the races, so be sure to check out their YouTube channel as well. This week we are at the Hungaroring, and it is going to be a wet race. The amount of rain will be random, so we might see things dry up, or we might see a massive flood. Makes for an interesting race, that is for sure. The races this season are also slightly longer, filling out a complete hour now. The grid this season is very competitive. In terms of the championship standings, we were frustratingly disconnected from both of the first two races of the season, leaving us right at the back of the pack. Our teammate ACC Style has been carrying our team so far this season, managing to keep us in 8th place for the team standings. Without further ado, let's get to the race. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Right guys, we're just finishing up our full formation lap here, coming on to the start finish straight, so we're about to get started. Down into this first turn, I really just don't want to hit anybody. Alright, here we go.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Alright, we go. Ooh, guys making moves. Like I said, we just want to survive. Oh, accident. Whoa. Whew. Got a little lucky there. Looks like we got Ratchetas in front of us with the Lexus. Lucky Star. Making himself big in my mirrors. Ooh, more people off. Ooh. Alright, so we just gotta get our tires up and running. Make sure we got some grip, and then ooh. And then we can get a little bit more racy. Looks like we got Vlad right behind us in the AMG. He's usually a pretty racy guy. You guys can tell I'm just trying to... Ooh, Ratchetas is wide there. It gives us a shot.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ooh, just totally closed the door on me. I'll let him go though, that's fine.
Clear on the left.
Oh! Okay. Maybe we got lucky there to avoid Vlad. Okay, now we got a little bit of space ahead and a little bit of space behind. So, let's just settle down, settle in. Brake before the 100 there. This is a tricky turn. You can actually carry more speed around there than you expect. Brake at the end of the metal railing there. This turn is tricky. Very easy to spin. And around here, avoid that inside curb. Avoid the outside there. Brake before this curving. Just guide around this corner, very easy to understeer off. Just guide around here in second and then get on the power. Curbing here, you're gonna brake. Down into first. Through the chicane. Slow down around here, conserve so that you can make this corner more easily. Ooh. And then around here you can go kind of flat. Slow down a bit in the wet and then flat. Down here you're going to brake just before the curbing. Trail into the corner. Again, you can carry a little bit more speed than you expect through there. Brake just after the banner. Get on the power. Brake just before the line across the road here by the cone. And then get on the power. And that's a lap. That's a lap. Alrighty, looks like we got Chris behind us. He's usually a pretty quick guy. We got Red Bull ahead. I think we qualified faster than him, so we might be able to catch. We'll see. Pretty disappointed about the first two races still. The first race we got disconnected right at the start. Right as that little speed app thing popped up to say stay below 70. And then in the second race we made it, I don't know, like to where there was about 25, 26, 27 somewhere there minutes left of the race before we disconnected. Actually ended up being pretty proud of that drive. I made a mistake at the beginning, put me all the way to the back, and then I had to try come back. We made it into 12th. Ooh! Before disconnecting, Chris got really close there. You know, if he's this much faster, I'm probably just gonna just let him go here. There's no need in an hour race to kill each other right at the start. You know, I'd rather not get damaged and see if we can pick up any pieces. Looks like we got Mass behind us. We saw him go off in the Ferrari there on the first lap. He's probably going to be really quick. I'm just going to let him go also.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
You know, there's no point in fighting these guys if they're so quick. I honestly did not get to practice as much as I would have liked this week, so I anticipated that I would be pretty slow. And we qualified in 14th, so we kind of are slow. Ooh, Mass ran a little wide there. Just careful around this turn. I'm gonna try to see if I can stick with them as much as I can. You know, ultimately I would like to have some race pace. This has not been a good lap so far. See if we can focus a bit here. So, goals for today. I think biggest one is finish a race. If we can finish a race, then get some points. That would be nice. You know, the bottom 5 guys. Ooh, they're fighting. Bottom 5 guys will get relegated to tier 2. There's multiple tiers now. Mode of racing. Oh, I think mass tapped Chris. Not sure. Ooh, it seems like Chris thinks Mass should give the position back. Doesn't look like Mass is intending on doing that though. But yeah, the bottom 5 will get relegated to Tier 2. And I would prefer to stay in Tier 1 if I can. Keep learning from these really quick guys. I would like to be in the below the 156s for race pace. I think everybody here is going to be 156 and below. Seems like it's going to just keep raining. So I'm not sure if the track conditions are going to get worse. Track is very tricky in the wet, very slippery. If you put the tire on any of the curbing under braking, you are going to go round. I have not been here when the track has been flooded, so if the race goes that direction, it'll be interesting. I read some guys were talking about it in the Discord when they were practicing with the weather randomness on. They experienced a flooded track. Said it was pretty tough, so we'll see. That's good, 154. I think we can keep doing that. That'll be good. And this corner is tricky. If you go in too hot into that turn 2, I guess, man, then you're right round. I'm probably too conservative around that kink. It's just very easy to understeer off. To some extent, wet race like this is kind of a war of attrition, or it can be anyway sometimes. So don't go off, don't hit the barriers, put yourself in the best position. Motive off season was fun. Anybody was able to check out any of the events? One of them, a multi-class race, came from Ooh, deep. Came from one of their off-season events, or kind of, you know, Wednesdays, GT3, GT4. Those are a blast. Unfortunately, I can't do those. That's while I work. But it seems like guys are having a blast with that. I actually really like T1. It's interesting. You can kind of balance it in there and carry more speed than you expect. Next week we're supposed to be at Spa, which is always exciting. Spa is a great track. I think kind of everybody is good at Spa though.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Weird. Okay. I think I overslowed there. I just wasn't sure what that car was going to do. Seems like my pressures might be a little high. And the two guys behind are catching. Chris and JR. JR won the first race. He's a new guy to Tier 1. Also in the McLaren. Looks like Chris and JR are really catching us. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna do the same thing as earlier. I don't want to fight them too much, you know, again. Just conserve, don't go off or crash. Deep. See, I'm trying to push a little bit. I'm trying to go fast because obviously don't want to give up a position that I don't have to. So if I can be as fast as they are and keep them where they are, then that'll be better. Maybe they'll fight each other a bit too.
Gaining on the driver ahead is 73.
More than a second a lap quicker. JR. He had a tough race last week, JR. And we found out afterwards he was in map 12, which is basically the formation lap map. Now it's kind of a running joke. Map 12, secret weapon. Still did well in that race. I think he was well in the top 10. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to focus. I think JR went deep into turn 1 and Chris overtook him. So you gotta be careful of that. Eat too much of that curbing. Very easy spin. Damn it. Chris has got this one.
Clear on the right.
Oh, JR's going for it too.
Car on the right.
Accident.
Clear on the right.
Okay, it's gonna be JR's.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, let's try to stick with these guys. One good thing I will say is gap to 12th is quite big at this moment, so obviously a lot can change. It's a whole half an hour left of this race, but at least that's good, so there's no need to be too crazy. Again, goal number 1, finish the race.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Okay.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, that's J-Palm. That was close. That moves us up a spot, so we're 10th now.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Corner behind the car in front in sector 2.
Alright, well, let's keep doing what we're doing. Stay clean. Alright guys, we're just gonna skip ahead here by about 5 or 6 minutes. Pit window opens at 35 minutes and stays open until 25 minutes to go. So we're going to skip ahead here until the pit. We just kind of circulate JR and Chris, kind of slowly pull away, and we just maintain our position until the pit stop. Alright, enjoy. Alright guys, I think this lap is as good a time as any to head into the pits. We're just about midway. Still have some fuel left, but yeah, we're kind of in a gap, no man's land, so might as well. I think we're going to change tires as well and add fuel for the second half of the race. So remember that pit trick that I always tell you guys about? Let them lift you up, and then, you know, before the clock runs out, start the car again, and then just hold the ignition.
Halfway through, not over yet.
It's a tough race. This has been a tough race. Very slidey. Be careful with the grip. Looks like I got somebody coming up here. Is this a lap car? No. Oh, I should not have slowed down. There's JR. I should not have slowed down there. I didn't realize we were racing. I thought we were getting lapped.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was my mistake.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Alright, so tires are not up to pressure yet. Ooh, wow. Almost a spin. Man, is it just me, or is there more and more water on the track? Ooh. It should be okay now.
There's a car in stick pit lane.
What? That was weird. Get off the racing line. Slowly. I think those are the leaders. Those are the leaders. Okay, it's Kurt and Mantulis going at it. Damn it. You know, something I've really noticed is that you cannot afford to make mistakes. Now I know I didn't prepare as well as I could have this week, but still. Dang it. Whoa! What is going on? What is going on? Alright, we're gonna let Mass through here.
There's a slow car up ahead.
There is definitely more water. I need to be more careful. Okay, Mass is going in. No. You just need to focus and stay on the road. Stay on the road. And finish the race. Finish our first race. So far, so good. At least on that front.
Between those now closed.
Whew. Sorry guys, I know I'm kind of going quiet. I'm just trying to kind of zone back in. I don't know. Pit stop broke up my rhythm. Seems in this part of the track that there's more and more water. Like here I can hear the traction control engaging, and there as well. So it seems like it's just going to keep raining. The track's going to probably end up flooded. So we just have to be careful. Alright guys, we're going to skip ahead here until the final lap while I'm talking. We do a good job for the remainder of the race, slowly reeling in Mr. O. Unfortunately we are nowhere near close enough by the end, which means we end up finishing in our current position here in 11th. First race of the season done, and the track definitely flooded at the end. Also first completed race of the season, which is fantastic. Ideally we would be in the top 10, but at least we are on the board. For those of you guys interested in seeing what happened in the first two races, I'll post a highlights video in the near future showing exactly when I disconnected and how I was doing in those races. That brings this race to a close though. In terms of the championship standings, we're still at the back of the pack, but now at least we are on the board. Next week should be at Spa. And there is an ACC update planned between now and then. It'll be interesting to see the changes to the time model and physics and to see if it changes anything. Also, just a quick note about some motor drivers who also record or stream their races. Be sure to check out Borchardt Sim Racing, Kurt Hodgson or Chris Pissick, who all have YouTube channels of their own and a little bit of a different perspective on all of the races. I don't think any of them commentate, so if non-commentary races are your thing, for sure check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's race, and hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.